Harley Davidson monsters are back. Top 10 cruisers motorcycles insane, nobody saw coming. (2026) Harley Davidson CVO Road Glide Special. What if Harley Davidson secretly built the ultimate highway weapon and disguised it as a luxury touring motorcycle? Meet the 2026 Harley Davidson CVO Road Glide Special, a machine so powerful, refined, and intimidating that it feels like a custom-built dream straight from a rider's imagination. At first glance, the premium paint, aggressive shark nose fairing, and high-end finishes grab your attention. But the real surprise begins the moment the engine fires to life. The deep rumble instantly reminds you that this isn't just another touring bike. This is a Harley, built to dominate miles with effortless authority. Every twist of the throttle unleashes a wave of torque that makes highway cruising feel almost unfairly easy. Add cutting-edge technology, premium audio, advanced rider aids, and long-distance comfort, and suddenly you're looking at something far beyond a traditional cruiser. This machine doesn't simply transport you. It transforms every ride into an event. The shocking part? Harley didn't just improve the road glide formula. They may have perfected it. And once you experience what this CVO can do, every other touring motorcycle starts feeling like a compromise. (2026) Harley Davidson Street Glide CVO Special. Nobody expected Harley Davidson to push the Street Glide this far. Then the 2026 Harley Davidson Street Glide CVO Special arrived and completely changed the conversation. This isn't just a premium cruiser. It's a luxury performance machine hiding beneath one of the most iconic designs in motorcycling history. From the moment you see it, the custom-level finishes and aggressive stance make it clear this is something special. But looks are only part of the story. Twist the throttle and the bike responds with relentless torque, smooth acceleration, and the kind of confidence that makes every highway feel smaller. The Batwing fairing cuts through the wind, while advanced technology surrounds the rider with comfort and control. Massive infotainment screens, premium audio, and refined ergonomics turn every trip into a first-class experience. Yet despite all the luxury, it still feels unmistakably Harley Davidson. It's bold, powerful, and full of character. The biggest surprise? It manages to feel both classic and futuristic at the same time. This isn't just the best street glide Harley has built, it might be one of the most complete touring motorcycles ever created. (2026) Harley Davidson Breakout 114. What happens when Harley Davidson decides subtlety is overrated? You get the 2026 Harley Davidson Breakout 114, a motorcycle that looks like it escaped from a custom bike show and somehow became street legal. Everything about it is exaggerated. The massive rear tire, stretched out profile, and muscular styling make it impossible to ignore. But here's the twist. This bike isn't just about appearances. The powerful Milwaukee 8 engine delivers instant torque that hits hard the second you crack open the throttle. Every ride feels dramatic, every acceleration feels intentional, and every stoplight becomes a stage. This is a motorcycle designed to attract attention from people who don't even ride. Yet beneath all that attitude is a surprisingly refined machine capable of smooth cruising and effortless highway travel. It's raw, aggressive, and unapologetically bold. In a world full of motorcycles trying to be practical, the Breakout 114 exists for one reason: to make every ride feel unforgettable. And honestly, it succeeds better than almost anything else on the road. (2026) Harley Davidson Lowrider S. The 2026 Harley Davidson Lowrider S may be the biggest surprise in Harley's entire lineup. It doesn't have the largest fairing or the most extravagant features, but it delivers something many riders crave even more: pure performance. From the moment you sit on it, the riding position feels aggressive and purposeful. Fire up the engine and the bike instantly feels alive. This isn't a relaxed boulevard cruiser. It's a street-focused machine built to attack corners, launch out of turns, and make every ride exciting. The power delivery is immediate, the handling is sharp, and the overall experience feels far more athletic than most people expect from a Harley Davidson. That's what makes it so dangerous. Riders climb aboard expecting a cruiser and discover something much closer to a muscle bike. It's fast, responsive, and incredibly addictive. The Lowrider S proves Harley isn't just about tradition anymore. Sometimes, it's about building motorcycles that completely shatter expectations. "2026 Harley Davidson Street Glide Special." The 2026 Harley Davidson Street Glide Special is what happens when classic Harley style meets modern touring excellence. At first glance, it looks familiar, and that's exactly the trap. Because once you ride it, you realize this machine is operating at an entirely different level. The powerful V-twin engine delivers effortless torque, while the iconic Batwing fairing provides comfort and protection, mile after mile. But the real shock comes from how refined everything feels. The technology, handling, and rider comfort combine to create a motorcycle that feels equally at home cruising downtown or crossing entire states. It carries itself with confidence and authority that few motorcycles can match. Every detail serves a purpose, and every mile reminds you why the Street Glide remains one of Harley Davidson's most legendary names. It doesn't need outrageous horsepower numbers or radical styling to impress. It simply does everything exceptionally well, and that might be even more impressive. "2026 Harley Davidson Sport Glide." Nobody talks about the 2026 Harley Davidson Sport Glide enough, and that's exactly why it surprises so many riders. This motorcycle quietly combines the best parts of multiple worlds. It has the attitude of a cruiser, the practicality of a tourer, and the agility of a much smaller bike. The result is a machine that feels incredibly versatile. Whether you're navigating city streets, carving through back roads, or heading out for a weekend trip, the Sport Glide adapts effortlessly. Its responsive engine delivers plenty of torque while maintaining a smooth and approachable character. Unlike larger touring bikes, it never feels overwhelming. Unlike smaller cruisers, it never feels limited. It occupies a sweet spot that many riders don't realize exists until they experience it firsthand. The biggest surprise is how balanced it feels. Harley Davidson may have accidentally created one of the most underrated motorcycles in its lineup, and riders who discover it often wonder why they waited so long. "2026 Harley Davidson Road Glide Special." There's a reason the 2026 Harley Davidson Road Glide Special has developed such a loyal following. The moment it hits the highway, everything makes sense. The shark nose fairing gives it an unmistakable appearance, but it's what happens behind that fairing that really matters. The powerful engine, comfortable ergonomics, and impressive wind protection create a touring experience that feels effortless. Long distances disappear beneath its wheels. Hours pass without fatigue. Miles feel shorter than they should. Yet despite its size, the Road Glide Special still feels responsive and surprisingly engaging to ride. It blends luxury and performance in a way that few touring motorcycles can replicate. This isn't just a bike built for travel. It's built to make travel addictive. And once riders experience that combination of comfort, stability, and power, many find it impossible to go back to anything else. "2026 Harley Davidson Lowrider S." The hype surrounding the 2026 Harley Davidson Lowrider S isn't an accident. Riders everywhere are discovering that this machine delivers something increasingly rare: raw excitement. It strips away distractions and focuses on what matters most: power, handling, and rider engagement. Every aspect feels purposeful. The engine pulls hard, the chassis responds instantly, and the riding position encourages aggressive control. It's the kind of motorcycle that turns routine rides into memorable experiences. Unlike larger touring models, it feels compact and eager. Unlike traditional cruisers, it feels athletic and responsive. The result is a machine that appeals to both Harley loyalists and riders who never thought they'd consider a Harley. It's bold proof that performance and character can coexist, And once you ride it, the hype suddenly starts making perfect sense. 2026 Harley Davidson Pan America. What if Harley Davidson decided to challenge the entire adventure motorcycle world? The answer is the 2026 Harley Davidson Pan America. This machine shocked the industry when it first arrived, and the latest version continues to prove that Harley can do far more than build cruisers. It's powerful, capable, and ready to tackle everything from highways to remote backcountry roads. The advanced suspension, rugged design, and impressive technology package make it a serious contender in a category once dominated by other brands. Yet it still feels distinctly Harley Davidson. There's character in the engine, confidence in the design, and personality in every ride. What makes the Pan America so exciting is that it breaks every rule people thought Harley had to follow. It's adventurous, innovative, and unexpectedly capable. And for many riders, that makes it one of the most important motorcycles Harley has ever produced. '26 Harley Davidson Street Glide. The 2026 Harley Davidson Street Glide remains one of the most recognizable motorcycles on the planet, and for good reason. It represents everything riders love about Harley Davidson while continuing to evolve with modern technology and performance. The iconic Batwing fairing, powerful V-twin engine, and comfortable touring setup create a package that feels instantly familiar yet constantly refined. Every ride delivers a balance of power, comfort, and presence that few motorcycles can match. It's equally comfortable cruising through city streets or devouring hundreds of highway miles in a single day. More importantly, it never loses its personality. The Street Glide isn't trying to be the fastest or most extreme motorcycle on the road. Instead, it focuses on delivering a complete riding experience. And after all these years, it continues to set the standard that countless others try to follow. Sometimes legends survive for a reason, and this motorcycle proves exactly why.